Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Michael's Corner. Um, it is a great honor to have the system and Macauly Rose back on Michael's Corner. And not only that, they are back in MAW. How you guys doing this evening?
I'm doing great, Michael. Had a great Thanksgiving. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving as well.
Yeah, I had a great Thanksgiving too.
It was a great night of pro wrestling, and somebody did commentary. It wasn't me. I was sitting next to the commentary team, but Macauly got to do commentary with Andrew James today, and some great matches on the card, and of course, walked away with the W in the first match.
How does it feel to be back in MAW?
Well, MAW definitely put me on the map. I'd say that, maybe in AWF they gave me the reps when I first started off to kind of learn the business, but MAW certainly put me on the map. They put me against names like Alex Shelley and Jonathan Gresham, and they've certainly put me where I'm at today. So, a lot of the fans that come up to me and, converse with me, and ask things like that, I certainly wouldn't be here if it weren't for them. So 2025, I owe nothing but respect for MAW, and I owe a lot to them. So who knows what 2025, who knows what 2025 has in store for the system.
And you know something, Bill Williams is going to be pissed off because he doesn't want nobody breaking his record of the most appearance on Michael's Corner. I'm going to hear it from him and whatnot. But you know what? I'm not scared of him. So
That's one revolutionary guy, but he seems to get pissed when other people try to be revolutionary, so I really don't get that.
yeah, I don't get that either. What's his problem? But Macauly Rose, how does it feel to be back in MAW?
Oh, same with System said. This is where I got my start in the Minnesota wrestling scene. So I absolutely love MAW. It's always been my home, and so being back just kind of feels natural. It feels like a little too late. I want to come back sooner, but I'm happy to be back.
Yeah, you work hard, very hard in the ring and whatnot, and it's time for you to get some women's championship gold around your waist.
I can't say I disagree, but we have a stacked roster full of great women. I don't think that any of them don't deserve to be where they are right now. So, but it would be an honor to go up against some of the greats.
So, Macauly, if it was up to you, who do you want to face in that ring if given the opportunity?
On the MAW roster,
Yeah.
the system.
She wants her win back on me so bad. I'm 1-0 against Macauly Rose.
All right.
I won a championship against her. I'm the Grain Belt champion in Strikeforce Wrestling in Minot, North Dakota, and we're probably going to go back later in the year 2025.
Oh my God, am I missing something?
Yes. I want that championship, and I want to beat him for it.
You're all caught up, Michael. You're all caught up. I'm 1-0 against Macauly Rose, so make sure to remind her of that.
For now, he's 1-0 against me. For now, but the next interview I have, I'm getting that. It's going to be 1-1.
I'm gonna put you guys back on here. Yeah, when that. But I also want you to be the women's champion.
I was looking at that Innovation Championship. It looks really nice.
Who?
What about me? Why can't I be Innovation Champion? Why can't the system be Women's Champion?
Well, you can do whatever you want, just not in the ring with me.
Don't get me started on Paul Verk.
Oh my
goodness! Give me that. I'll beat the hell out of Paul Verk. I'll take his title. I need some sort of gold. Michael, keep that microphone over here. I want all the gold in MAW. 2025 system's got to get some sort of shot. All right, Paul Verk, where you at? We don't need to start that. Just because I'm 1-0 against you doesn't mean.
Wait, what's your record against Paul Verk?
Just because I'm 1-0 against you doesn't mean you got to ask me questions like that.
Fair enough. Yeah, sorry, Michael.
What's your record against Paul Berg? How many moves you stole from Paul Berg? How about that?
Stolen? Wrestling is
Oh
subjective.
my God!
Wrestling is subjective. I stole nothing from Paul Berg.
This is why I love doing episodes of Michael's Corner with these two, because they make these interviews so much fun and exciting. And indie pro wrestling is supposed to be fun and exciting to go to. It shouldn't be, people, talking bad about each other, saying mean things about people. It's like, can't we all just get along?
Basically, I agree.
It's like I use this. You guys hear me talked about this before. I use this as an escape. Just to get out of the house and whatnot. I save all my money that I work very hard for just to go to these shows, because ordering an Uber and Lyft is not cheap.
Yeah.
I paid my dues. I did this, and if people wants to bring indie pro wrestling, the wrestling business down by doing stuff inappropriately, that shit won't fly with me. And I'm not gonna get into it, but it needs to be said. And with me coming to indie pro wrestling shows, my job as a fan is to make sure everybody has a great time, so when they go home to their families, they can tell their families and their loved ones how great of a time they have at these shows. And that's what it's all about.
Yeah, it's my job as a professional wrestler in general is to make sure that the same exact thing happens, is that everyone goes home happy. If you go home mad, then that means the heels did a good job. If you go home happy, that means the show did a great job. So as long as you have some emotion, I need you to have something, Like, this is a place of acceptance. Hopefully everyone that comes here and, gets a chance to watch can see that, we're the type of people who want you to have a great time and want you to be able to be engaged and involved and, have your voice heard. We love hearing the feedback. So, it's, like I said, it's all about the wrestling business. Nobody's bigger than the business.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And system, I bet you said you can reiterate on that as well.
I'll say this, Michael. I was just like you back in the day. I think it was 2016, 2017. I was buying my own Ubers, coming over here with my friend Matt. I was watching Primetime Wrestling over here, if you've ever got to experience Primetime Wrestling when it was over here at the Bloomington Event Center. But I got to watch, your Arya Daivaris of the world, your Big Seps of the world. I believe it was Greg McDonald's promotion at the time. Sterling Bond was just getting started. And I was just a huge fan of all of it. So to fast forward 8 years now and to be able to work for MAW at the Bloomington Event Center and, just to have the place packed, it's, this place is in good hands with MAW, and I'm excited to see where I go from here.
Yep, and this is a lot of history, too, because I love this venue in particular. This is where, God damn it, a lot of history in this venue. I remember Primetime Wrestling. Sean, you remember Primetime Wrestling? Primetime Wrestling.
I remember. Do you remember Steel Domain Wrestling?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I remember Ed
Still
Hellier.
Domain heavyweight champion.
Yes. Yes. Garrison Creed. I remember the last Northern States champion, Kyle Pro.
I'm missing Ed Hellier. Shout out to Ken Resnick. Where are all the Steel Domain over? Shout out to Golden Idol. We missed the Golden Idol.
Yeah, I missed the Golden.
The Bloomington Event Center is not the same without
Yeah,
the Golden
it's really not the same without.
I gotta carry all the gold around here. Look at me.
Yeah, and I'm missing the Golden Idol too, cause I always gave him shit. Sean, remember? You remember I gave him shit.
Of course he did.
Yeah. A lot of history in this building, and but yeah, I just love this venue because this is a great area right here. So any final words? Before we wrap up.
I'd say this is the best area. This is what whatever Spain is to soccer. We got some of the greatest prospects coming up here in the Midwest: Minnesota, Iowa, Wisconsin, and you get to see them all here at Midwest All Star Wrestling. So keep track of Midwest All Star Wrestling on all the socials. They make great content. Become a member, sign up to their YouTube. You can see all my matches with MAW. It's a pretty cool portfolio. Like I said, I got to face Alex Shelley, your Jonathan Gresham's. Who you remember?
I remember.
Who do you remember?
Before, I remember this so well. It was probably 3-4 years, well, way before the pandemic.
Okay.
It was you was in the qualifying match to win the MAW championship. It was against, I forgot who it was, but when you won your first MAW title, Brian Sager was pissed. I filmed it, and I can see the look on his face, how pissed he was. And not only that, I interviewed Rampage Santana that same night at the
Slammy Davis Jr.
Yes, I interviewed him, and he talked a whole lot of shit. I mean, Brian Sager is like, he said, "Oh, you don't deserve to be the MAW champion." Oh, I remember. It was back when I didn't have a microphone, so I remember that all too well.
The system remembers that too, Michael. I remember that. But we'll say the system and Brian Sager are cool. We are on the same page. We're as cool as the other side of the pillow in 2024 and going into 2025. I assure you that.
But you guys, before we wrap up, you guys do know that Brian Sager has a evil twin brother.
I didn't know that.
Yep. Macauly and the system.
Is it Eli?
Hell no. I love Eli too much.
Is it Craig?
No, it's not Craig. It's his evil twin brother, Brian Sager. Instead of the I in the middle, it's the Y in the middle. Okay. Oh my God! He's gonna really get me for this.
He is.
Oh boy, I can't stand his evil twin.
Well, he's like him. That's all that matters. Some twins are evil. Not all twins are good. Not all good twins are evil.
Oh boy. See, Brian never wants to be on Michael's Corner because I always bring up his evil twin brother.
He's like, it's a myth.
It's a myth. It's okay. All right. Well, where can people follow you on social media?
Well, I'm the system. I have a Facebook page that is going to show all the events coming up for me, as well as my lovely wife, Macauly Rose, over here. My wife, manager, pro wrestler extraordinaire. She does it all. She did commentary for her first time tonight. I already mentioned that. But Facebook is where you'll be able to find the events. I also do have a Twitter where I will retweet if Minnesota sports teams win.
You still visit that goddamn Twitter? Guys,
you're a Blue Sky guy. You're a Blue Sky guy? Tell us how you really feel about
I won't
Elon Musk company. Tell them how you really feel, Michael. This is your platform.
Oh my God! Where can they follow you on social media?
You can usually find me on Instagram and on Facebook at Macauly X Rose. You can also find me on random video game forums. If you do, don't talk to me. Unless you really got game, but if you got game, you can join my Discord. I won't leave the link, but I'll leave it on my social media. And if you are lucky enough to see my story, you'll see a link to my Discord.
All right, and you guys know where you guys can follow me. Facebook is Michael's Corner. Twitter X. Oh, good God Almighty.
They can still
Hey, while
follow.
we're
Eh.
shouting out, hey, shout out to all four of Michael's. Can you give me that right away? Can you bring this over here just a little bit? Like a little bit. Shout out to all four corners of Michael's Corner, all right? They're great corners, all right? Like all four corners.
Anyways, Facebook, Michael's Corner, Twitter X, at Michael Pim, and YouTube is Michael's Wrestling Channel. And I hope you guys are like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to turn on notifications because I am so sick and tired of you guys saying, "Where's your content? I'm missing all your content." You gotta hit the freaking bell so you cannot miss all the
Everything.
everything, you know?
They're always like, Michael, where's my match?
Where's my match? Where's my match?
It's like
Where's this?
You didn't push the notification bell, and that's why you never got it. So don't wonder where your match is. Wonder
Yeah.
why you didn't push the notification bell.
Yeah. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Like I said, you guys can be on here anytime you want. Yeah, every time I get you guys on here, it is so fun and exciting. And you guys make my job as an interviewer a lot more fun. And people around me is liking it, you know.
I'm glad.
So,
Thank
thank
Michael.
you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. I would love to piss off Bill Williams.
Let's make him mad.
Yes, let's make him mad.